it's hard to really just go against dude. But like from a skill standpoint, I would say just because of he's trickier. Like he trickier, he gonna catch you with some shit that you don't see. So
if you got one eye, you can see that. But there's some dangers that I see around Boots. He's got 35 professional fights. He's a fighter who stays in the gym, right? So you first hear that, you like, well, that's what you want, right? You want your fighter to be a gym rat. Yes and no. Too much of anything is not a good thing. You can leave a lot of your best moments in the gym.
Hey, Boots, you gonna be in trouble, B. Oh, you gonna be in I'm telling you right now. Xander Zayas got a cold-ass team. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Javier. Remember, Javier was the first one to beat damn Teofimo Lopez. Yeah. With Cambosis. Think about that. He beat Teofimo Lopez with Cambosis.
Shakur Stevenson commented on the matchup involving Xander Zayas and Jaron Ennis, sharing both admiration and a dose of honesty. He pointed out Zaza's bravery and growing upside, writing, "Big respect for Xander. Incredible young competitor with a lion's spirit for taking this bout. The sport needs more guys like him. Win or lose, he stands on that. Boots is on another level though. He's the toughest challenge at that division to handle in my view." Stevenson also advised that Ennis should avoid constantly chasing a stoppage versus Zaz, cautioning it could backfire and not play out in his favor there.
I just say, don't always be looking for the knockout. Boxing, so he's a good boxer. I think when he kind of was landing the big shots, he was kind of letting it come to him. So that's what I think. But yeah.
Eddie Hearn also pointed out that fans shouldn't judge fighters simply by their age, emphasizing that being young doesn't determine what someone can do inside the ring. He made it clear that he refuses to write off any boxer, highlighting that talent, mentality, and training count far more than numbers when it comes to showing true greatness.
When Zayas said to Top Rank, "I want to fight Boots," they went, "What?" And they went, no. And he went, "I want him." See, he was the guy that made this fight.
So you think they try to dissuade him?
No, I would.
So have you ever dissuaded any of your fighters from taking a certain fight?
No, because, well, off the top of my head, I don't know, but probably. But I'll give you an example. Anthony Joshua against Alexander Usyk, right? We had all the belts apart from one. And the WBO called the mandatory, which was Alexander Usyk. Now, I would never want to put the doubt into a fighter's mind and don't take this fight, don't take the fight. But I'm looking at this going, like, don't forget, at the time, Usyk wasn't the star he is now, right? I'm looking at it and going, AJ, you can sell 60,000, 70,000 for fighting anybody. Do you want to fight this guy? And he goes, yeah, because I'm not vacating my belt and I want to become undisputed. So I have to fight. And I'm like, okay. Right? Then he beats him. And then we got the rematch clause. Not, what do you think? No, I want a rematch. Right? And you can't overrule a fighter in that respect. You have to let them do their thing. You can give them advice if they ask.
Responding to the discussion surrounding Zaz taking on Jaron Ennis, Coach Kenny Ellis dismissed concerns about the young champion's readiness. He explained that even at only 23, Zaz has spent enough time in the sport to step up and take chances, adding that history proves younger fighters are fully capable of rising to big moments when it matters most.
So the age, that they would like to see him in there with a Jaron Boots Ennis maybe 2-3 fights from now would have probably made a difference. What do you think?
I've seen fighters in the past, young age, do big things. So you never know. I think, I know Boots will beat him, but I'm just speaking on the past, talking about what that person just said. He's 23 years old. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
He's been in the game long enough to take a chance.
How about this? Is this the when Canelo fought Floyd type of situation for Xander?
Canelo, no, it's the type. I'm going way back when Aaron Pryor fought 20-year-old WARNS, one of Manuel Stewart's fighters.
Ellis added that the bout shouldn't take place in New York, arguing that the New York State Athletic Commission often halts contests too quickly, which in his opinion could take away a fighter's proper opportunity to fully display their skills inside the ring.
At the same time, I don't think that fight should be held in New York because because of commission that they stop fights just too quick, you know. Not just the foreign door fights in the past few years, they stop them too fast. And guys that caliber fighters, both of them guys are good. Anybody can get rocked or stumble at any given time. And I don't think it's right for the wrestler to jump in there and stop it. Both of those guys are great, man. You know? Anything can happen in boxing, and you don't jump in and stop because somebody stumbled, you know? Nah, it's too risky to fight them in New York.
So you feel like Vegas probably would have been a better spot?
Yeah, anywhere but New York, man. You know?
Damn, so if something like that happens, they're going to look at this clip for sure.
They don't get a chance to show their courage anymore.
Shakur Stevenson also feels Zaza is developing quickly, and even with his youth, he shouldn't be overlooked in a fight against Ennis.
I think he can get better. I think he's getting better. I don't think he's staying in one spot. I definitely think he's getting better. I don't think he's not staying in the same spot. You can tell he's getting better. He's trying to learn the craft. He's trying to get skills. So I will give him a hand on that.
Tim Bradley believes Zaza's confidence comes from a clear purpose, suggesting he recognizes weaknesses in Jaron. Bradley said, Zaz has analyzed Boots in detail and spotted gaps, particularly during exchanges and in defensive tendencies, proving he's not just speaking, he's identifying genuine chances.
Zayas, he always 100% correct with his assessment. Oh, he be on point. He be telling me in the fighter meetings when I used to call his fights, he tell me exactly what he gonna do, and he go in there and he does it. You know, I seen that damn interview he just did, and he talk about all the mistakes and weaknesses and flaws and shit that Boots be making. Yeah, he see the same shit I see. He see the same shit I see.
Gary Russell Jr. believes Xander Zayas poses a serious threat to Ennis due to his skill in unleashing crisp, high-volume combinations while still carrying real knockout power.
Yeah, hold on now. Hold on now, Xander. Shorty nice. He nice. I would hate for it to be an upset. I'm going with Boots. Why? He got more of his man strength.
He cautioned that Boots must avoid becoming showy or reckless, as a single lapse could give Zaz the opening to take advantage and cause serious damage.
Xander, I feel like with this fight, he gonna punch in numbers. He gonna throw combinations. And Boots can't be in that motherfucker trying to do some pretty shit. Cause Shorty can pop too. And if he got you hurt, he gonna fit.
However, Gary Russell Jr. voiced concerns about Zaz being prepared for a top-level bout with Jaron Boots, suggesting the young champion might not yet have the maturity to handle that level of pressure. He cautioned that moving up too quickly could lead to major issues for Zaz, particularly against someone as precise, explosive, and seasoned as Ennis. Russell stressed that while Zaz is gifted and steadily improving, true ring maturity involves more than talent. It requires composure, smart decisions, and the ability to manage elite pressure. In his opinion, Boots performs on another tier, and any gap in experience or emotional control from Zaz could be exposed early. He added that the timing of this matchup may be off, potentially creating challenges Zaz isn't completely ready to handle just yet.
Boots, why? He got more of his man strength, man. Not only do he got more of his man strength, he's learning himself better. He still got kinks that I see. I don't think nobody else see it, but I see it. I feel like his raw talent can compensate for that. You know what I mean? He's ambidextrous.
His athletic ability?
Yeah. Ambidextrous. He can go from left to righty. And I feel like his natural skill, athleticism-wise, he'll be able to pay up for his little ups. Now, the thing is, he still got a little growing to do.
23 years old.
Yeah, he still got a little growing to do. You know what I mean? I feel like he the type that he get touched with some stuff and get emotional and then try to like just trade. Like, okay, come on. I don't care, come on. Okay. Go ahead and be on kid. You're gonna be looking at lights. Playing. All that work you did in the gym. You done gave it away because you think you got big corners. Okay. It's not about that. It's about being smart when you need to be smart. Boots gonna put that antidote on his little ass. And he gonna be mad. He'll be sad. But I feel like the type of guy he is, genuine, the way he is, I feel like the sportsmanship is still going on show. He gonna be like, all right, good fight. You know what I mean? But he got a chance. Not only do he got a fighter's chance, he got a puncher's chance. Like, Shorty got good skill.
Roy Jones Jr. dismissed critics claiming Xander is too young to face top-tier opposition, insisting that experience holds greater weight than age by itself. He stressed that when a fighter has already secured multiple titles, he has earned the opportunity to challenge anyone in the division. Jones noted that elite ability often emerges early, and history is filled with young champions rising to major moments. In his opinion, Zaza has already demonstrated enough at a high level, making doubts based solely on age unjustified. He concluded that once a fighter reaches that level of achievement, he is ready regardless of how young he may be.
Not too early. It's not too early because
That's just a question that
no. Let me finish. We fighting for 2-time world champion already. What if he go for the third one and he gets beat? Then he misses a big money fight with Boots instead of going on and taking this fight. You understand me? So it's like so many times we get cheated out of fights because guys try to wait till the fight simmers or gets to where it needs to be, then they'll wait till they think one guy's ready. No, if you're a 2-time world champion across the board already, you're ready. If you're not ready, you shouldn't have got them. You shouldn't have got them 2 titles if you weren't ready. So if you got 2 titles, I don't want to hear that you're not ready. You better be ready because you're 2-time world champion. You got 2 of the belts in the weight class. Everybody in the weight class want that. So you're behind. Better.
Timothy Bradley has also praised Xander Zayas, noting that one of his greatest strengths going into elite matchups is the team supporting him. Bradley explained that Zaza isn't only a skilled young boxer, but someone being managed correctly throughout every phase of his journey. He mentioned that Zaza has one of the strongest teams in boxing, emphasizing how they've carefully shaped his abilities, boosted his confidence, and set him up for success against top-tier opponents. According to Bradley, that kind of structure and backing is crucial, especially for a young champion entering high-pressure bouts. While he still recognizes the challenges against fighters like Jaron Ennis, Bradley believes Zaza's team gives him a genuine chance because they know how to prepare, plan, and adjust at the highest level of the sport.
Oh yeah, Javier, remember, Javier was the first one to beat them Teofimo Lopez. Yeah, with Cambosis. Think about that. He beat Teofimo Lopez with Cambosis. Yeah, Javier, trainer. Oh, hey, that man got an eye. He got 2 great damn eyes. Xander Zayas got one of the best teams. One of the best teams in boxing. Yep. And they come ready. So if he already talking about some weaknesses, he make a whole lot of mistakes, and he is just cheesing like, ooh, yeah, that's what. Oh, everybody's high on Boots. Oh, they got a lot of crowd around you, Boots. Oh, you got hype all around you. Man, you got all this hype around you. Yeah, shit, got me even hyped up. Cause I see how special you can be. But you need to tighten. I'm telling you, if you don't tighten your shit up, player, oh, you gonna be looking on the other side. You gonna look like a fool too. And then everybody will be like, oh, that's why that fool didn't fight nobody.
Jose Salito and Nacho Salito issued a strong caution to Xander Zayas about facing Jaron Boots Ennis, highlighting that this represents a significant rise in risk and intensity. They explained that Ennis isn't just another rival, but a top-tier, fast-paced, pressure-heavy fighter who can dismantle opponents once he settles into his rhythm. In their opinion, Zayas needs to avoid getting pulled into exchanges or trying to go shot for shot, as that is where Boots becomes most dangerous. While they recognized Zaza's talent and upside, they made it clear that his experience and command in the ring at this level are still a work in progress.